welcome back to another episode of Real Talk True Stories, the podcast. You get me, another one. It's another one, man. D Gully ain't around today, man. He's got me riding solo. Pause. You know what I mean? Podcast way, but the show must go on. You know what I'm saying?
Pause.
Man dropped they've been seeing the Vybz Kartel thing circulating, man. You know what I mean? I'm getting
Yeah, I see that, man.
A lot of energy back, you know what I'm saying? But
you say Michael Jackson's better than Vybz Kartel's better than Michael Jackson?
Nah, you know what? Let's clarify this now. We're gonna before we get into our guest.
Crazy
I know you
stuff.
know him already, but you get me. Before we get into it, what happened? Yeah, is obviously man's drinking.
Yeah.
Waved.
Yeah.
Travelled the world. Stayed in Flatbush too long. You know what I mean? Been to too many carnivals.
Yeah.
Been to too many dancehall raves, and you get me, yardie shubs and that. And then what happened is I realised one day while I was in the back of a club, fam, just vibes in. I was drinking a little Ray and Nephew rum punch and that, and one thing was shake, and I just realised how hard Vybz is. Pause. I was just like, blood, this is one of the best artists of our generation.
Nah, he definitely is, 100%. I agree with you. He's definitely
I'm trying to say.
Like one of the best, yeah. One of the best, but I just think that Michael Jackson has done so much to even inspire a man like that. Inspired a man to inspire a man like Vybz.
I'm here to say the reason why I've even thought about this now that he brought it up. Yeah, is I'm here to apologise to Michael Jackson. You get me, and his fans, because you know what?
He's got a diehard fans.
He's also my favourite artist of all time.
Is he? Yeah.
Personally, like, so I don't even know why I did that. Do you know what? Now let me just clarify that. I didn't say he was better. I said he was up there with the man, which I stand on. Do you get it? Like I said, I see, these are the exact words I said. I hold him in high regard, Vybz Kartel, and I drop him in with the likes of Michael Jackson and Elton John. That was the convo, and I stand on the fact that I think he's better musician than Elton John.
Yeah, 100%. I think many men are better than that. I think Elton John's overrated, man. I just think he gets a lot of like
legacy, legendary shit.
Yeah, misuse. Yeah, like GOAT. People use the GOAT word to misuse
loosely.
It, man. Loosely, man. Just because you're old, you're a GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give him his accolades because one thing my pops was showing me that Elton's been around from way back. Like, he's not no joke. Like, he's been around from early, like the 70s.
Yeah. He's been about,
early
but
60s or something. I can't remember what
he's been about. But I mean, maybe one Elton John. The only song Elton John I know is when Prince Diana died, and it was "Candle in the Wind."
It's a big tune, though.
Yeah, I know, but shit, man. I mean, like,
I think he's got Rocket Man. That's a bait one. Sounds a bit mad though.
I don't know about no Rocket Man. I don't know about no Rocket Man Elton John song.
He's got
you know what I'm saying?
But you know they're calling me Vybz Martel in the group at the moment.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Because basically I was so faded off. We keep buying this for every show, and I was so faded off of it. Yeah. They're calling me Vybz Martel now, innit? After them jumping out the window. But do you know what it is for me? I think Vybz Kartel is so musically inclined naturally. Yeah. From literally, no pun intended, the vibe, like the delivery, the flow, the creativeness, the hit records, the influence on a generation from Jamaica, like a small island, not even from a big America and that, you get me? Setting trends, man start chatting about Clarks and the whole world want to wear Clarks and that, you get me? I think like anthems as well as hits, because you can have a hit, which is the pop charts, and then you can have anthems that will survive in every underground rave and every underground car, aux lead, YouTube.
No, Vybz is hard. Vybz is up there. You know Vybz is probably like definitely one of the best from JA. You get me? Yeah. I think he's. No disrespect to Bob. I think Bob's overrated because Bob's at a time when Bob's more like a Tupac.
Yeah.
You get me? Like he's more about
politician kind of thing.
Yeah, he's more of a figure than he means more of a to the world as a figure than he does
artist, though,
as a musician.
Well. I get what you mean, because Tupac, when you think of Tupac, you don't think of like sick rapper.
Biggie was a better rapper than Tupac, but Tupac had more of a message.
And
I'm saying so.
And he delivered it in his
man. There's man like Peter Tosh that was better than Bob Marley, Peter Tosh had the message as well. But there was man out there that were. You get me, up there with Bob Marley, but Bob Marley had more of a message. You get me?
Yeah, it's true though.
So that's what it was, man. Still, but fucking Vybz Kartel. One thing I think he's sick. He's got a song for every moment.
Yeah,
you get me, and he's
every type of person as well.
And you know what? He's got a whole different flows. You can hear a Vybz Kartel song and you can hear another vibe. You won't even know it's the same person, blood. He puts on a different tone.
Yeah, G.
You get me? And then it's like, raw shit. He can be like
his ad-libs are crazy as well.
4 different rappers in one. So he's definitely up
Man's
there.
actually dropped hits from jail as well.
Yeah, straight all day.
On an iPhone thing.
Yeah.
Like, bruv, he's on a different level,
I always
fam.
thought,
Like,
God forbid, touch wood, if I was to ever go behind the wall, like, I would have to have an iPhone, man. I'd have to pay whatever it is.
Because
like,
Cuzzy, I just know for a fact.
I'm releasing mad mixtapes, bruv. I'm not playing no fucking games,
man, innit? Man, you gotta keep the wave like Max.
I swear,
but
like,
Max's shit from Joe don't sound like Vybz. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, Max B had some...
Max B's band's a bit dusty
sounds a bit weird, innit? I think Vybz is that guy, bruv. Like,
no, but you know what?
That guy, bro.
You know what as well, though? You have to give... Yeah, but you know what's mad? Like Jamaican music, set the pace for all music to this day.
It did.
Like, if you check it really and truly, Jamaican music, is why we've got rap.
100%. It's a
where
Jamaican
rap
man
come from,
from Bronx.
Yeah, from the Bronx, Cool Herc. Yeah, Cool Herc. You get me? So he's a Jamaican man. Yeah, that started rap.
He started hip hop in the Bronx.
Started hip hop. So, like,
I was thinking about that yesterday. You know, it's weird you said that.
Yeah, bro.
So I was speaking to a music publisher, and she's Jamaican.
Yeah.
And she said that, and I was like, yeah, because she was basically what it was on that same podcast. Ironik. The reason we're even talking about it. It's the Ironik episode. He was talking about having more influence on the UK scene than Kano. That's what D Gully gave him. Yeah, and I didn't really agree. And
D Gully said Ironik had more influence on the scene than Kano.
Because he opened more doors in terms of commercial music and people wanting to come to the scene to sign people based on success and chart topping and having women fans and stuff. You get it? Which I understand the angle, but I still don't fully agree. But to skip ahead, the reason why we spoke about Vybz is because Kano had a song with Vybz Kartel in 2008. Early.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and a lot of people don't. It's called Bust It Up. And a lot of people, and it was like them times when Vybz Kartel was still doing like up to the time and that early. Yeah.
Now Kano is good like.
He had a tune with Elton John, obviously. Ironic, innit? And I was just like, well,
Ironic did.
And my rebuttal was, well, Kano had a song with Vybz, mate.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
I was there, didn't it? Because that's how it was to me.
Yeah.
But
Kano is Kano once again legend. You get me? Because he's a forefather of this thing. But currently, like, other than Top Boy, like music wise,
quiet.
You know what I mean? He's not the same guy that P's and Q's. Get me? So
that Home Sweet Home album's a UK classic, innit?
I haven't listened to Home Sweet Home, you know.
Swear down.
I ain't never listened to Home Sweet Home. Huh?
That 05 album.
Nah, I haven't listened to it. Like,
cold,
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Kano's acting. Fucking big fan.
Sully's gang.
But yeah, I haven't really took it in, man. But I'm gonna take it in. I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah,
you get me? I'll take it in. But I've never really listened to Home Sweet Home.
That's interesting, then.
Guys, can I listen to any of my tapes? have you, nigga? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, man. You know what I mean? Like for like.
To ring every artist before you listen to this shit on a Friday.
Hey, man, you listen to my shit, nigga.
Yo, I see you drop that new shit.
You listen to my shit.
Yo, before I run this.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, fucking Vybz to me, bruv, is legend. So I'm gonna backtrack and get to the point. Micheal Jackson is my favorite artist of all time. My pop said to me that he's not a musician, and I was like, why? And he said, and my pops was then
saying, play an instrument.
Yeah, and then he was telling me that he's got a writer, and he don't play an instrument, so he's an entertainer, he's an act, he's a.
I agree with that.
But then I challenged that, and I went and see. Here's where it gets techie. Micheal Jackson, they say that he's dyslexic and can't read or write, so they say that he composes his music in his head, and then kind of like writes like how, you know, like Jay-Z writes kind of thing.
Right.
So then there's an argument of him being a musician now because of that. But he got taken to court by someone, because this is how deep this convos were going. I had to go and research.
Yeah.
They were saying he got taken to court by someone for like stealing their song or something back in the day. But then to prove that he wrote it, it was hard in court, because he said he hums them in his head and that.
Right.
He hums it to a guy and then a guy plays it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So musical though, if you go onto, you know how you get, if you got Apple Music,
yeah,
you know when you get the essentials,
if
you shuffle Micheal Jackson's essentials, it's a madness.
Yeah.
Bruv, there's so many hits.
Yeah.
Where, you know, like man was thinking off the top, PYT, Dirty Diana.
Everything Micheal Jackson released, but Micheal Jackson's got like an album, yeah. Every single song, yeah, you'd probably know.
Man in the Mirror come on when I shuffled it and I was like, oh shit, I forgot about this shit, bro.
The Moonwalker film. That was a deep film.
Bro, I had that on VHS.
Bro, I had a cream
with the bunny.
suit. With the bunny.
Yeah, bro.
And
Mad film,
Smooth Criminal when he had the coin and he
crime is cold.
Had the game on Mega Drive.
He's a hero, bro. He's a hero.
He was definitely a hero, man. I mean, I'm not 100% I'm not 100% with the. I never watched the documentary. I didn't want to spoil.
Yeah, me too, bro.
I didn't watch the.
He's a weirdo, innit? Let's be honest. If we're gonna be.
Well, you know what? I don't know, honest. Man. Money makes you do weird things. You don't know homo, but freaking like. But I never watched the R. Kelly documentary neither.
Oh, I watched that. That shit was crazy, bro.
Nah, man. I mean, I listened to R. Kelly on the way here. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, nigga. You know what I mean?
Hey, so what? He's not cancelled then.
Nah, not in my car. I didn't get played, man. I try to get it on, man. Shit.
Hey, R. Kelly is hard, bro. Pause. We gotta pause everything with these man there. Listen, his music is crazy.
Yeah, pause that one still.
Bro, his music is crazy.
Bro, I was listening to when a woman
He's a straight pedo though.
Looking for
He's a straight pedo.
I ain't watched the documentary, but I've heard he's done mad things.
Man's Pied Piper.
You know what?
Mad thing for man.
Personal life, business wise, he probably is. I don't know, but music business wise, he's the hardest, bro. In no homo. In that department.
Body Kiss album, Busted and all that. He wrote everything, produced everything.
I was listening to When a Woman's Fed Up when I came here.
Banger.
When
that shit.
that tune's a proper tune.
When a woman's fed up, it's a very rare scenario for a man to be in as well. Like, you know when they check out before you.
Bruv,
that's a deeper tune,
bruv. When a woman's fed up, we used to have $1. It was your share, bruv. He's a deep guy, bruv. Like, there's not. You name me one guy.
She don't care.
That's what I'm saying. Name me one brother
no
that can make songs like that to this day. In R&B, there's not many guys that are painting a picture of you, like speaking on your behalf. Not for me, because women ain't never fed up with me, man. So, you must have lost your mind.
Yeah, man.
But like, that is some high level music. Now, if we're talking Michael Jackson and R. Kelly, that is an argument that we need to have. Michael Jackson and R. Kelly.
It's a mad one, you know.
I mean, we ain't talking battle of the funky shit. We're talking battle of the, you know what I'm saying?
It's mad.
That now is something that you have to really debate on, like, you know, R. Kelly.
Bro, R. Kelly and Michael Jackson. Fucking hell, bruv. I think, do you know what? It's going to sound crazy. But I think R. Kelly might be more talented than Michael Jackson. But I think Michael Jackson is a better megastar.
You know,
do you know what I'm trying to say?
I have no allegiance to Michael Jackson.
In that sense.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up on him.
I grew up on him heavy.
He was my guy.
Yeah,
like, idol, like grow up on him. You get me. Grow up. I didn't even know. You know what the maddest thing is?
Your wearing white socks and that.
Your pops and your mum would have known Michael Jackson. So you inherited.
My sister.
So you inherited it, really. I inherited Michael Jackson off my mum because I got him at Bad Stage.
Yep.
My mum would have had him when he was in the Jackson 5.
Yeah, look.
So man inherited someone. So we both. So he
was wicked then as well.
You had something in common with your parent. You both loved the same person. You get me? As an artist.
Do you know what? You might be right because my dad was a DJ and he used to DJ Motown as well as reggae.
There you go.
And Motown was Diana Ross. He was Michael Jackson's idol.
Straight.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
You know what I'm saying? So even them
reggae
really. Tunes were all remixed of Michael Jackson's tunes and all the Motown songs. Fam. Bury them like Sam Cooke.
Because someone said in the comments, which was interesting, that Vybz Kartel is the dancehall Michael Jackson of dancehall. And that in itself made me realise I'm wrong a little bit because it's like, it's true. My MJ's thing was so separate that you go anywhere in the world, sell out the biggest stadium as many nights as he wants, not even just as many nights as they want.
Yeah. You know what? Michael Jackson.
And then they just faint.
When
they see him,
Michael Jackson.
They're fainting. They said that his name at one point, I don't know how true this is, but they were saying his name at one point was known as well as Jesus. It's a mad statement.
You know what? Yeah. Michael Jackson did have that, like, sort of like.
Here's a question I got for you. What percentage of the world do you think has heard of Michael Jackson and familiar with his name as a singer?
I mean, shit, man. Definitely none of them indigenous places where they're throwing spears, man. You know, them niggas ain't got TVs.
But they might know about him still. Did you ever see that thing, bruv? You know that thing in Haiti, that old DVD? I got it from Wembley Market one time, fam. But these two Donnies, these gangsters from Haiti. One of them is called Tupac and one of them is called 50 Cent.
No.
And they were running around beefing ops and that.
Yeah.
And they were going mad out there, bare bodies. And his name's 50 Cent because he based himself on 50.
Crazy.
American music and that. I feel like music touches weird places.
I think.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, definitely. It touches, cause
like reaches far.
True that. But I think, back to what you're saying, I think half of the world by far knows who Michael Jackson is.
I think I'm going to jump out the window and say 90%.
90%?
Yeah. Maybe it's a bit of a reach, but
yeah, I mean, it's
up to 90%. I think knows
of the developed world.
Yeah, well,
I mean, undeveloped world, I don't know, but definitely, yeah. But like, of the majority of the developed world, no. I mean, people in Russia, like Michael Jackson, never had no boundary, you know, because he's an American artist. You know, sometimes as an American artist, see, if you don't like America, you won't like Michael Jackson. And
Vybz never had a visa.
Yeah, there you go.
That's already hindered. That's the thing that people was forgetting in the comments. They're forgetting he's never even done a world tour, bro, and he's that big.
But let's not forget, Vybz became extremely more bigger when he went into jail. He became more of like a martyr, like more of like someone like,
because everything he's saying is
Robin
real
Hood, free him now. You get me? Free the people. Not the people. That was a batty killer, but friggin'
I know what you mean though.
Yeah.
You become. It's like 50, innit, when he got shot. And survived the 9 shots, and then the guy that got shot got clipped.
Yeah,
shot him, got
it's like Pac was big, but Pac became bigger when he died. And I heard that Bob Marley was big, but they, you get bigger.
Felt like that a bit as well.
I mean, let's talk about Nipsey. I was never really a Nipsey fan, and when Nipsey passed, that's when I took up on listening to his music and stuff like that. But Nipsey wasn't on my radar. Like, there was so much of a variety of artists. Nipsey just wasn't my go-to, but after he passed, I started to take it in and then look at what he was saying and what he was doing and stuff. And I thought, okay, you get me? But there's so much artists out there. What makes these people unique? Some significant moment happens where you actually pick up a man's CD.
Where people resonate.
Yeah, and sadly for Nipsey, it was his death. That was significant. You get me? But there was no significant moments that made me think, oh, let me listen to this guy. Yeah. You get me? For me, personally, I didn't really identify with him until he
I know a lot of people that did. But I think for me, there was like an album or two, a mixtape or two, sorry. I can't remember what one. It was Crenshaw 2 or something, or Crenshaw and Mailbox Money. I can't remember what the name was.
I didn't even know he was Eritrean. I thought he was Cooley or something. I thought he was more like a real talk. Yeah, like he looks Cooley. I thought he was. Though. You know, like in America, you get people that look semi-Caribbean anyway. So I just thought, you're just one of them mad mixes in America. I didn't even know. That's how deep I didn't know. But if I listened to his music, I would have known that. Yeah. You get me? He would have referenced it, he would have spoke about it, but I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that
a couple of my brethren was on his music.
Was like from Africa. I thought he was like more.
I know what you mean though, the look.
Yeah, Californian, probably, coming off from Spanish, Dominican. I thought he had some Latino in or something. You get me? I didn't know. I didn't even know still.
Oh yeah, man.
He looked like Snoop Dogg, I thought.
Yeah, probably did, and he sounded like him a bit.
Yeah.
That early music for real, man. I think Snoop took him on tour with Kendrick.
Okay.
And then the first time, and he was featured on a tune or something. I think that's when I first heard of him back in the day.
Okay.
But the maddest thing is, it's true though. He got to that Victory Lap album, which was a fucking great album, and then died after.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Killed after, so it's kind of like, it's mad. It's actually
crazy,
mad
man.
still.
It's crazy still.
But Bob Marley. Is that what we were talking about? Nah, wait, who was we talking about?
Yeah, Vybz Kartel. He's like one of the.
Because I think Mavado was the only person that could try and test him as well.
Yeah, Mavado's limited, man. Nevado's limited, man. Like it's
anyone else couldn't even get as far as he got though with him. I don't think, if they were talking about clashing and that.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much man that can surpass Vybz Kartel, and you know what? He never gave up, so it makes it even worse. And all he has to do in life is just focus on his case and making tunes. No one can compete with that. Everyone else is out here living life. Vybz Kartel's thinking of a new style while the next man's partying.
Yeah, it's true.
You can't pass this guy. He's unstoppable. Like
a different level.
Yeah, like Skilly Bang. Skeng, all them other guys, they could never ever dream.
Come under him and then separated.
Yeah, but look at Pop now. His things popped down. You get me?
And then when my man sent for him, he didn't send back as well because he was just like, nah, it's the father.
There you go. Yeah.
But the R. Kelly thing's a mad one. We're gonna let the people in the comments decide that one. Still, we might come back to that, but. I think R. Kelly is very talented, bro. Extremely talented.
Aside from his sordid life, I'm just taking up on his music. Disclaimer: aside from R. Kelly's sordid life, his music's crazy.
Remember I Wish? Big tune. You know?
But that's what I'm saying. I listen to that like at least once a week. That's my song. You get me?
Shit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Like and R. Kelly's got timeless music.
I remember Fat Joe told a story about it, man. Fat Joe said got to Chicago when he was about to like go get a feature from Markel's for the album and that. So they put, you know, you do pull up, you reason, bill a spliff, whatever. Yeah. And then he's R. Kelly's just like in a weird zone, like, yeah, man, I've been going through it, Joe. And he's like, yeah, cool, man, load the tracks up, you know what I mean? And then Joe, and he's like, nah, but I've been fucked up, son, you know what I mean, whatever. And he's like, yeah, I hated that. Yeah. Let's make a song. And then motherfucker said, nah, I gotta show you something. And he's like, cool. He pulled out like you know when you get the TVs at school on the rolling wheels. Yeah. He pulled out a thing and he puts in the tape, and it's like R. Kelly boxing, and he's just like he's gone to like the local boxing hall. And just like he's boxing real amateur boxers in the ring, knocking man out and that. In fact, Joe was like, man was to knock him out. 2 rounds, bow. Just taking man out and that, and he was like, motherfucker, man, you know what I mean? Like, weird dude, you know what I mean? Oh, bro, I'll never forget that. But it's like, fam, I just think that when you deep it, talent, songwriting, producing, I started producing singing myself. Yeah, I know that's mad still. Yeah. See that shit you dropped the other day on the snippet. Yeah, bro. But yeah, man. I reckon MJ's the GOAT. That's what I'm going to say, and I'm going to leave it at that. MJ's the GOAT. I'm going to put Vybz Kartel up there in the bracket. I'm not going to take that back. But I just feel like MJ is probably my GOAT still. That's probably my favourite artist of all time. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. But listen, we're going to get into a topic a bit more on a serious note. Not too serious, but a bit more serious, you get me? Especially for the young G's that are watching and that. Today's like words of choice that I feel like we were just going to focus on for a little bit is pride and ego. Cool. Do you know what I mean? And I think pride comes with everybody, but ego, I think, is more of a male thing, in my personal opinion. I feel like for the young men out there, I think ego, and old men as well, you know what I mean? But for the young men to learn something, if they're watching, I think ego is a serious thing, you get me? For guys. Like there was an old saying that I saw where it was like, egos killed the Beatles. Whereas like, all 5 or however many there was all become a star in their own right. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, but 1 or 2 more than the others, and then everyone thinks they're big enough to go solo, and only one of them survives on a solo thing, kind of thing. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And I think when I think of those 2 things, I mean, does anything come to mind for you though?
I mean, shit, I was in a group with 5 man, bro, for the ego. Come on, bro. I know ego all too well. Bloodline Meridian is definitely a strong lineup, both crews. Yeah, bro, like ego is definitely is poison. Ego is the most poisonous thing in a group. Like, it can all poison you. And you know what? Ego tastes like sugar. You know what I'm saying? So you don't even know that it's poison. You be just taking that. It's like a magnum, bro. Just keep sipping this shit. Sipping the ego. And then before you know it, you're flat out, bro. You don't even know what the fuck. You think that you can take on the whole fucking world, you know what I'm saying? But ego is necessary when you're at all-time low and you need to come up from where you are.
Like a confidence thing.
When your self-esteem is at all-time low, that is the only time to use ego. Ego is definitely something that you need to use to get the party going, but if you misuse it
and you get it all wrong,
the ego is definitely needed when you're writing bars. As an artist, you fucking need that, otherwise your shit's just what the fuck did you write? You need to feel yourself, you get me?
You're right. I just had, because you know what, I wanted to search the actual definition in the dictionary. Ego, a person's sense of self-esteem or self-importance.
There you go.
So he needed a boost to his ego, etc. as an example.
You know what? Yeah. I didn't even know that.
No, I didn't. That's why when you said that, it made me think.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Wisdom, baby.
But sense is the important word here, though. Sense of self-esteem and self-importance. Yeah. Do you get it? So I think, like you're saying, if you get like a group of artists or whatnot, and then one of them's things going through the roof, views, fans, whatever, whoop-de-woo, their sense of self-esteem or self-importance could be delusional.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm trying to say? Because you know people are fickle.
I've seen it. And my man believes this thing more. I mean, so he should. But sometimes, like the ego, people around you, yes men, can feed your ego and make you believe that you are something that you are not. Out of the room in which the people are praising you, you might not be that person.
Because it's such a big world, bro.
Such a big world. Like in some rooms you are that guy, and in other rooms you are nobody. But you know what I'm saying? But ultimately you must still know that you're somebody within.
You have to have self-worth, innit?
Yeah, but you need to know how to use that. Don't misuse it. It's like, you know, having a strap. Like you can get and in a place that's legal, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're allowed to carry a concealed weapon in some states in America. You misuse that shit.
Yeah,
like,
you be thinking,
what the fuck? You get me? So
you be thinking
carry your ego, but know when to use it. You know what I'm saying? I think ego is definitely when the world's against you, use it. Like when you're at your all-time low, use it, but don't fucking misuse it. And pride also is definitely something people, once again, don't need too much of, but you need it when you're at all-time low, because shit, nigga, you might be coming out the road and you ain't even ironed your clothes. You need pride. You know what I'm saying? You might not have washed in time. You need pride. There's times when people need
self-respect.
pride. Yeah, you need self-respect. You need pride. There's times when it's needed, but misuse of these things can be
bad.
Fucked,
Bro, can end your life.
Detrimental.
Yeah, detrimental was the right word. It's over. Collapse.
Yeah, bro.
Pride, a feeling of deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's own achievements, the achievements of those with whom one is closely associated, or from qualities, possessions that are widely admired. 2, consciousness of one's own dignity. That's an important part of pride.
Consciousness of one's dignity, yeah.
Because, you know, that sentence there is a lot of the reason why a lot of people are dead.
Yeah.
If I'm honest. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Sometimes you gotta let your dignity go.
Yeah.
You gotta know when to, like, this is the thing. Like, it's like shit, man. It's like Bitcoin, man. You gotta know when to invest in it, bro. You could be investing it when it's at all-time low and you just fucked up.
Yeah, bro.
You gotta invest it like, no, sorry. It's best, exactly. When it's at all-time low, use pride, buy Bitcoin. But when it's high up, you know, when the stakes are high, it's like you might lose, bro. You don't know if that's gonna go up. So when the temperature is high and your anger's high, you'll put pride to the side. You get me? Pride's probably the reason why your anger is high. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, I need to start charging niggas for these gems, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. Damn, man.
You gotta get a notepad and take them in, you get me?
Yeah, man.
These are Instagram captions, man.
Yeah, man.
It's more than that.
Yeah, man.
I think, you know what it is? It's true, because I was thinking about it, bro. I was thinking, raw, man. Like, is it... I've got... Nah, because there's a thing here where I'm thinking, raw, like, pride and ego, yeah. Man's having conversations. I'm seeing a lot of podcasts and that. Big up even like Tricky and Lippy. They had a couple good podcasts during lockdown where it was about like the streets and stuff.
Yeah.
And about, you know,
big them up, man.
People spreading, you know what I mean? Spreading the message of like, he's been through certain things and all that. Yeah. And seen certain things and rare. And when I was thinking about it, I was thinking, bruv, like, pride and ego, both things together used wrongly, are mixed with disaster, like you said, detrimental. And they can get you done out here. Like, you could be the baddest youth as well. You could be a sicker guy. But if you're on a bad day and someone's on a better day than you, or you're outnumbered or whatever the situation may be, you're in the wrong place. That's when you have to know how to control these things. To live another day, if anything.
I mean,
you know what I'm trying to say?
Bro,
swallow your pride.
Yeah. Once again, like, know where to use it, because I don't mind, dying for my children. That's a cause. Yeah, dying for my mother, that's a cause.
You gotta fight for your family.
You gotta fight for people that are the most vulnerable, that you know that they can't. You get me? And you're gonna have to do your thing. So there, you would sit down wherever you are, and you would feel probably won't feel happy where you're sitting in. You know, but you know that what you done was justifiable.
It was worthy cause.
It was a worthy cause. It wasn't not something that after 6 months of sitting down thinking to yourself, damn, man, why the fuck didn't I just take the chief in? Why the fuck did I just swallow my pride and let this night? Yeah, you could be, like you said, you could be better than the guy, but that guy might not be aware of that. And the only way of you showing this guy is ending his life. I mean, damn, baby, shit, is your point that deep to prove? Like, to what level do you need to prove this point? And ask yourself that. And many times I've had to tell myself that. Get me? And there's
I hear that.
This is a little thing as well. If you got some mad beef with someone, crazy beef, do this challenge, 5-year challenge. Walk away from it for 5 years, because if you get caught with the skeng, you're gonna get 5 years. Yeah. Like, God forbid.
It's the new 5-year challenge, you know?
Yeah, 5-year challenge. God forbid you don't get caught for the whatever it is that you've done, whatever, but 5-year challenge. And see if you still feel like you want to give this guy the business after 5 years. And I guarantee it's not as
deep, fam.
It's not that deep.
Yeah, it's not. It hardly ever is.
Yeah, you might still hate the brother, but your venom ain't as potent as it was back then. And that's basically what it is. That's the trick, making you believe that you got to act on it now because everyone knows and everyone needs to see that you done something. Even myself, when I hear about an incident that happened within the ends and I hear someone got violated, I think, rah. And immediately I ask,
what's he gonna do?
I got the popcorn out. I'm gonna stop passing us in the audience, But I ain't gotta live this guy's life. I'm with the popcorn thinking, right, what's he on then? So what's gonna happen? What am I gonna dup him? I'm there with the gossip too, chewing my bubble go.
But you're right though. The truth is that at the end of the day, even time.
But you know what? I can gossip and eat the popcorn because it's not my life. So that's what's gonna happen.
We're spectators.
It's gladiators, man. It's gladiators. We're all watching it. Thumb up or thumb down. We're watching it. You get me? We gotta go home and pay our bills and not have to do the time that you have to deal with. So fuck my opinion. I don't give a shit. Like,
and you know what? And that's one thing I big Tricky up as well, because Tricky was talking some shit on his podcast, like sense. You know what I mean? And it was like that's the other part of the life that a lot of people forget, bro. When you are sitting down, and then I said it on a podcast with Aaron Bridgman, and I was just like, bruv, most man that go bin, after a while, the only person that's really visiting is your mums, bruv. Yeah. Really. Like, maybe couple the man them here and there. Yeah. Maybe not, though, after a while, depending on how long you got. Yeah. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Some people is doing long stretches, fam. Yeah. Don't even know their friends anymore. They've moved on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, straight, yeah. So
I think there's definitely the 5-year thing makes sense, because it's like, fam, if you're gonna sit down, you know what I'm saying? You might as well do the time on a challenge out here.
I've been in incidents where I've like, let's say like in my 20s where I've wanted to like make sure someone was just extinct off this planet. And then you fast forward 10 years later, I'm within 12 feet of this guy in a club, close proximity.
It's not that deep.
It's not that deep, bro. It's not that deep at all, but you know what? I had to live through that.
Get killed.
Yeah, but even it's deep when people get killed. But then still ask yourself, even still, it's just even more mess. Yeah. You're gonna add to the more mess of it.
Yeah, the karma's not cool, bro.
You know, at the end of the day, I can't tell someone what to do with their life. I can only tell someone, or can only suggest that. Boy, you know the rules. You get me. You get caught. It's peak. You get me. And like, you know, if you're on the mafioso thing, but you're doing it calculatedly, and you did wait that 10 years, and it was sufficient enough, then yeah. I mean, shit.
If it's that deep,
I don't condone it, but damn, man.
Nah, but at the end of the day, fam, that's true. Because if you talk about like, you see the gangster thing, gangsterism.
Yeah.
The way that was created by a mafioso. That was created by mafia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? If we're being real.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't created by ends and man them and that. It was created by... And the thing is with that, it's like, if you are a gangster, and the true definition of a gangster, that doesn't mean a cunt or a troll or some... You know what I mean? It means... Or someone... It doesn't mean a serial killer either. It means someone that's... ethics and morals and...
Let's say what a gang is. It's an organisation.
Yeah.
So it's like... Are these men organised in this sense? And when they're doing all of these duppies and shit, and then, you know, dropping these bodies, it's not exactly organised. I mean, back in the day, man, someone would get bodied, and then people wouldn't really know. People would know, and then there would be the fear factor why no one would say nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, because of the rep.
Yeah.
What they stood, what
and
they're
then,
part of.
But it's the ones that you don't know who killed someone. You know what I'm saying? Them calculated mafioso hitman moves, like, and it's not. It's nothing to brag about, but it's nothing that's really coming from the urban community. Yeah. The urban community are doing broad daylight things. You get me? So it's like, it's just recce. Yeah. Like the urban community is doing a mad thing, and you know, like that is definitely stupid, dumb. There's not a man that's sitting down right now that's sitting down comfortably, saying to himself, I've seen one man on one of these podcasts, and he killed some brother because someone was touching someone in his family.
The Birmingham thing?
Yeah, I think it's the Birmingham, and he came out. And he came out.
On the run or something?
Oh no, not even him, but there was a next brother. But even those guys there, like, I didn't do the crime to know what they're feeling, but there must be some form of like justification within their own right, even if the judge doesn't like
see it.
Yeah, man, I think I don't condone none of these things, but I mean, shit, man. Even a mother will kill someone that killed her. You know what I'm saying? A mother like would want to kill someone that troubled her. So it's like, this is a normal, natural human instinct. Do you know what I'm getting
from this combo, which is a deep thing as well? It's like everything that we're saying may be worthy of that is very deep.
Very deep.
But there's people out here that are killing man over stepping on a trainer in a chicken shop. and shit like
that. Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that, fam. A lot of beefs. I've heard a lot of beefs come from two man screwing each other too long initially, and then, or certain man shagging someone for food back in the day, or certain man like stepping on a man's trainer and rare. And that's true as well. There's a lot of that in the community, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
it's not worth it.
Lack of confidence as well. Like, you know what as well? Hindsight's a deep thing.
Hindsight is
the maddest thing about hindsight, yeah? It takes a couple years for you to see it, bro. Hindsight ain't an instant thing. That's called is it? Oh shit! Fucking hell. There's when you're looking into yourself immediately at the time. Is it?
Not perspective. What you mean, like 2020 vision? You mean what you mean, like almost at the time of you?
At the time of you actually moving funky, you can actually see it at the exact same time. I think it's called.
I know what you mean. I don't know the name for it. It's like you see it, but I feel like people move off emotion rather than the brain.
It's definitely yeah. People move off emotion,
Like emotion, that's one thing I'll tell the youngsters as well, bruv. Like decisions are a very serious thing, man. Decision making. I feel like the decision making process is what lets a lot of people down, because some people are smarter than their decision.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've seen a lot of youths that I've grown up around and seen and looked down on as in age, not stature.
Yeah.
But it's like the decision that you made right there, and sometimes it's because of what you said. Someone's watching with popcorn.
Shame and embarrassment, is the biggest humiliation, shame, embarrassment. Those things there are the things that are killing man, bro. Like, you know what? Like,
man are raised to believe that if your rep's tarnished, you can't do nothing no more.
Yeah, like,
so you gotta get it back quickly.
Protect your reputation at all costs. Okay. And if I don't, what? I'm gonna live in a cardboard box. I ain't gonna have a mansion. No girl's gonna wanna fuck me. I ain't gonna have no money.
Thing, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's gonna?
I can't even lie,
it's crazy.
There's snitches, bro. That are on road, getting girl, wearing rollies, driving Rangers and that. But people don't want to say their names. They're scared of them.
Yeah. You know what? And this whole snitching thing is, first of all, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Yeah. But this whole snitching thing is like, that's a big lie too. That's a big lie. Like, freaking. I shouldn't be doing anything where I should be getting snitched on in the first place. But snitching is an actual business within the law system that the feds.
Rat on a rat.
The feds necessarily use it. It's all a system. You can't. There ain't no law system without a snitch. There ain't no law system without a crime committed. There ain't no law system without a fed being there to arrest. You stop all the crime tomorrow, there is no fucking feds. How many people are going to be unemployed?
They can even solve a lot of the crimes without rats.
Yeah,
that's the truth.
What I mean to say is that this is a functioning system. Everything there's necessary evils in it all. Like, you take away all the crime.
Yeah.
How many unemployed police officers can't pay their mortgage no more? How many kids are starving?
It's true still.
Yo, man, you need the crime necessary is necessary.
No, you know why you're right? Because I had a conversation with my boy the other day, and he was telling me about we was talking about biasness, and I was like, you know, that ruins a lot of things and that. And he was like, no, you're wrong. And I was like, what do you mean I'm wrong? And he's a bit older, and he was showing me like, bro, I hear what you're saying, but biasness is necessary. It's a flaw in humans' characters. He was like, if there is no biasness, everyone's the same. Every opportunity is actually equal. And you know what I'm trying to say? Do you get the angle? It's almost like biasness is just part of us. You meet someone that you click with more. If they ask you for a favour and the other one asks you don't click with, who are you going to give the favour to?
Yeah, true.
You can't even help it because you rate him more.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's the same reason why some people are bigger in life at what they do than others, because of biasness. People co-signing them or whatever, we're rare. But it goes all through goes for everything.
Everyone has a niche.
Yeah.
Everyone has a niche. Like, I'm outshining some niggas in some areas.
Get it?
And
that's what I was trying to get. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, you hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
Because it's like, bro, someone's gonna see you, put you in higher regard to someone else in another area of life.
Yeah.
They're gonna trust you with something they wouldn't fuck with that person for, but that person they might think, yo, he's sick for this or whatever. Rare, I'd hire him for that.
Yeah. True.
So biasness is a human flaw, fam. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I think you know what as well. Pride and ego. I was trying to think, because on the drive up here, I was thinking to myself, is there a standout time for me as a person where my pride and my ego had to settle for me
many times, bro. I'll be real, bro. Many times I had to know myself.
There's been a few. There's been a lot, but there was one that was standout for me.
There's been many times, bro, like when I had to just know myself with older man as well, because I was a cheeky boy growing up. So it's like,
mad.
And so I would always get into it with someone that was older, because where I moved away and I came back, I didn't get the memo on who was the main guy.
The new dude, the main guy.
You get me? So I would always get into something with the main guy who was a couple years older than man. But you know what? That shaped man into like, that kind of made man a bit fearless in this thing, because I already went through something with the person that everyone feared. Or the person that everyone thought was that guy.
And lived to tell the tale.
Yeah, lived to tell the tale. So I already saw that.
People know what I want for that.
Yeah, this guy ain't know as you feel. But I said I had to take whatever it was, because I wasn't in the position. I wasn't up the rankings. You get me? So I had to take that. Now, I could have gone home and done a mad thing, come back and, but really and truly, like, man was building mentally and grown as a man. So there was lessons learned. You get me?
Facts.
And it was, like, who knows, man? Maybe that guy had to put me in my place, or the law had to put me in my place.
One of the two.
So it was like one of the two, bro. What discipline do you really want? There wasn't no man that could discipline me. My mother could have barely have. So if I'm getting faced into these older brothers, and I'm getting
there's always a better guy, you know.
Always a better guy, bro. But you know what? The maddest thing is, I could have like become that better guy and then become that guy. Because I could have just took that on the chin and just understood the hierarchy of the road or whatever it was at the time. You get me? I could have been one of those bad breed black sheep and thought, you know what, fuck this.
That's how they're made, but that's how they die.
That's how they made it. That's how they die.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah,
and it's not even like other people were associated with gangster flicks, but growing up in London, if you're plugged in with certain people and you hear of certain people, and then you hear they're gone the next year and that.
There you go.
There's a lot of that.
Bro, the guy, brother, I'll be real with you. Yeah. You get 2 fucking summers. You'd be lucky if you get fucking 3. I've just yet to see a man do a hat trick. You get 2 fucking summers to win. You get 2 summers to win the championship. You give you 2 summers.
So you get 3 summers.
I want to hear about some guy.
Never.
I sit back and just be like, alright, cool.
Innit?
I know how this is gonna end.
The long game ain't played by them, man. It ain't played by them, man.
Game for time. 2 summers. You get 2 fucking summers. You know what it is as well?
Because you're that. If you're that guy that's so brazen, and chest out high, and it's like anyone want to test it.
Yeah.
That's not gonna last forever, bro.
Doesn't, bro.
Calculation and smart thinking would tell you at times to relax. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, you get it. And London's like that. If you like, like growing up in London, you'll hear of certain figures from like Tottenham, or certain figures from Edmonton, or certain figures from Stonebridge Park or whatever, and you'll hear the story, and then you'll be so intrigued as a young person. You might, when you get to certain barbecues and that, you pick an old man's brain. Well, do you know that, man? What happened with that and that? And then you start realizing that it's like another brother that you didn't hear of that done the mad thing. And then they're the mad man. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And then there's another madman that come up under them.
Definitely.
Everywhere, every corner of the city, bro.
Definitely. There's always a guy. There's always a guy that they simmer to.
Because I didn't know about that Sparks brother from the Ghetto Boys until the internet, I'll be honest. Have you heard of him?
No, I ain't heard of him.
See, this is what I'm trying to say. And you know, like, over your side, I've known you for a few years now. Over your side, there's certain people that you hear of. And you're like, top guy on the roads and that. And you know their story just from word of mouth.
Southman's, I don't really know their
I know Southwest.
I hear of some stuff over the water, but North and
Southeast is deep though, isn't it?
A bit of East.
It's kind of. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Southeast is
very.
It is.
I grew up in Brum, so my South is Birmingham. I'm gonna go to opposite direction. I'm North London. I'm more pointing up. So I'm going up. You know what I'm saying?
His compass only goes one way.
Yeah, go that way, bro.
But the Sparks geezer was the boss of the Ghetto Boys.
Okay.
Zigzag and that. And when they linked up with Shower, that's when I knew of them, to be honest. When they linked up with the North Youths.
Okay.
You know, when they done the show thing and that. That's when I first heard the Ghetto Boys. But my point being, this guy was like top guy in Lewisham Borough.
Okay.
And he done a mad thing over here, cut to America, got caught in America, extradited, put him in Rikers Island, shipped him back. But while he was in America, he'd become like a semi-pro boxer and was just thumping man's up.
I swear.
Yeah, and then come back to London and got set up and killed. But I only found out that Vic Santoro guy was his younger.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, recently. Like, I didn't know this. I didn't even know who he was.
Oh, shit.
You know, like, I didn't even know he rapped. He'd just come out in lockdown on doing Instagram lives. And I thought, right, he's popping up on the blogs and that. Yeah. And I'll be honest, I didn't know who he was. That's the truth. Yeah. But he looked solid.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah.
He looked solid. And I believe that he knocked a few man out. You know what I mean? And he was on my man, and then the African child thing happened. and then when I see the Sparks geezer's story, I was like, bro, this guy's a fucking animal, bruv. Do you know what I'm trying? And that's my point.
Where is African Child, bro?
Fam, AC, where you at, blood?
Come on the show, bro.
Come on, we do a podcast with AC.
Yeah. African Child, bro. Where is that guy,
that's
bro?
That's golden right there if we get in for him, man. But that's my point. Yeah. Imagine you're in traffic and you get into it, because there's bare people that have been fucking clotted in traffic, bruv. Like over a road rage. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Imagine you died over road rage. You know how mad that is, bro. Road rage, fam. Just circle, bruv. Just wait. The light's gonna go green again in 10 seconds, bruv.
But you know what? It's mad. I mean, this is the thing. If you go into your car angry, that anger doesn't leave because you turned
R. Kelly.
Listen, because R. Kelly came on. Like, you get me? R. Kelly's probably the reason why you're angry in the first place. You probably got into it with your missus. I'll be real. Like, my main road rage, and this is where ego and pride, this is where I've become someone that, you know, was a sucker to ego and pride, yeah. I've been beefing with my girl at the time, like whoever the bitch was at the time, yeah. And you know, nothing current, but you know, like my old flames, one of these old hoes, man. Yeah, man, these old fucking hoes. And then so like I've been vexed. You get me driving in my car, and yo, that anger's there. Any man wants it. Poor guy. Pull up on me, don't even know what going on. And you know what? There's been times when I know that guy was on that. You know what? I just thought, you know what? Go on. And it's safe. Go on, do it. You cutting me up mad. On the next, you're lucky I weren't vexed, because that would have been kaboom. Yeah, but straight, you know what? Cool, man. Do your thing, because for real, I don't know what side of the bed you got out on. Yeah, you know what? Cool.
You're a dangerous man today.
Yeah, you're a dangerous man today, because I know you ain't even gonna see sense. But a lot of the time is sometimes see that danger in some guy, bro, and just let them run with it, bro, because they're not in their right mind. People going through PTSD in the end,
true, bro.
People have normalized.
They're the people I'm scared of, you know. People that are walking down the road.
People normalized.
Mad black tracksuit and gloves in the summer. Like,
people have normalized, financial fucking hardship, fucking brethren's dying. They've normalized, they normalized getting pricked throughout their whole life. They just normalized so much shit. People are going through some
build up sometimes.
Mad PTSD. You see some guy, they're normalizing some real negative life, and you're looking at them thinking like, you know what, shit, man, you need a fucking holiday. You need a fucking pina colada with one of them umbrellas in a fucking drink. Pineapple. Yeah, you need with a little pineapple on the side, bruv. You need that, bruv. You need that. Like, you don't know how badly you need a coconut with a straw in right now. Like, swear, it sounds funny, but I swear to you, your problems won't go away, but you have perspective, and you know that the world is bigger. The world's bigger than this little corner that you're on.
You want to hear a story where my pride and ego was proper? You know, like, I got badded. I was in LA. I got badded up, bro. I had to become a cool guy. You know what I mean? I had to be a cool guy, fam. This story is mad. I never told this story in a public place, fam. So I'm in LA, fam.
Must be the Magnus.
No, bro. Yeah, it might be, you know. But when I was driving up here, I was thinking pride and ego. Both of them got tested in this scenario. So I had a girl from Compton. You know what I mean? Like, as you do.
Oh, yeah.
You get me?
You know, shit, fucking out. Yeah, as you do. Compton, come on, bro.
But that's my dog as well, though. We're cool up to now. But basically what happened is, obviously, when I'm in LA, man go buck her. She's like, yeah, go get a drink and that. Cool. She took me to some bar in LA. You get me? She took me to the hood first. I went to Compton. Remember I told you that? Yeah. Like, she took me to meet her family and showed me around Grape Street and all that.
What's in
Piru. Yeah, she lives on Piru, bro.
Oh, is it?
I was just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, yeah, let's go. But anyway,
that's actual road. I thought they were named. Oh, so they named their crew after Piru.
Shit, that's where the bloods. That's where they're from, man. Okay. Her dad and her uncle and that was all like deep in the thing still. Like, yeah, man. But fast forward, obviously me and her become mad cool, good friend up to now actually. Big up Mo. But basically, what happened is we went for a drink in one bar. We get to the bar now, and the bar is like a hip hop bar. It's got the Biggie quotes on the wall. It was all a dream, and I was dope. I'm in LA. I'm drinking pina coladas. I was drinking Moscow Mules, but we changed them to Henny Mules. Okay, you get it, new thing. Henny Mules. So I'm drinking Henny, whatever. Whoop-ty woo, brother, and some group of Spanish.
When you go back again,
come on. Let's go. But man, go in the bar, and there's bare Spanish youths just rolled in. I'm like 4 or 5 drinks in, waved. Yeah, but I'm talking to the girl, and they just roll in, bomb, man, but they're on like bring the things with them, the girls. They got a bag of girls with them. They're on a night out thing. They get to the bar, but one of them, he looks at me when he comes in, as you do, you scan the surroundings, locked eyes with me, and just didn't stop looking at me for 30 minutes, bro. You know, like I could tell he keeps looking at me from the bar, and the girl goes to me, I think looking at you, man, and I'm like,
making it
that's
worse.
How bait it got.
That's making it worse.
You get it. So the pride.
When the girl when the bitch noticed it, It's fucking over.
Right.
Why the fuck do you have to notice this? Now I gotta go roll up my sleeves
I was trying to
do the gangster shit. Oh, cause you bitch.
But you know you're in America and you're in London. It's already a mad thing. So the odds are stacked against you, bro. I'm like this, so I'm chilling like this, and I say to her, "You think so?" Well, I know so. Yo, I know so. So I hit her with the thing. You think so? But I looked down, you know what the dude did? Even like this.
Oh,
with some mad thing.
Bro,
I started sweating. He had tattoos on his face. All of them did.
They wanted to throw up
bro, he threw up, bro. He done the mad thing, and the girl's telling him, "Yo, chill," and he's like, "Ah."
Yeah, fuck your man, man.
And I was like, "Raw." And I said to her, "You did that to me." she said,
"But you know it's doing to you." Like, oh,
she said,
"Was the nigga deaf? Is that sign language?"
She's like, "I don't know if it's a good idea for us to stay here." You know what I mean? And I'm like,
it's a good idea to leave.
So I'm like, "Raw." And bruv, I can't lie, the dude was like, if I didn't, it was either someone, he comes to me and gets it cracking, or I just do a mad thing and go over there. So in my mind, I'm like, bruv, you ain't on what them 10 are on. You ain't got tattoos on your forehead. You ain't got tattoos on your cheek. You don't know what he just done with his finger, bruv. You seen that on the documentary. You seen that on the documentary. You get me? You ain't seen that in real life.
Some Louis Taville.
Bruv, you ain't seen that in Acton High Street, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? You ain't seen that in Woolsden, bro. You ain't seen that. You saw that on fucking Ruskin Gangs. You get it? So I'm like, bruh. So I go to the bar and I did the most gangster thing I could think of, bro.
Yeah, what?
I went, "You're right, lads. I'm from London, England, mate." I said, "I'm on a vacation, lovely bar. Do you lot drink tequila?" And they were like, "Yeah, Holmes. Oh, you lucky you spoke, mate. We thought you was Puerto Rican." And I said, "Raw." I said, "No, mate, nah."
Yeah, I said, you know Puerto Rican though. Yeah, you probably get all the time, man.
In America. But I'm like, "Yo, bro, I'm from England, mate." I said, "Nah, mate, I'm English." "Oh man, Holmes, man, yeah, man." I said,
you know what?
Tequila, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Smart move.
10 tequilas, and I said to him, "Can I buy the ladies a drink?" You tell me. He said to me, "Yeah." I said, 5 more. I said, "Bro, your city's beautiful," and he went, "Be safe, SA, man." And I was like, "Yeah, love."
Straight all day, bruv.
I sat back down. She said to me, "What'd you say to them?" I said, "I told them motherfuckers, I'm gangster. You're gangster. Let's just have a drink."
Yeah. I would have said that.
I said, "You're a man. I'm a man. Let's have a drink, bro." And she was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah."
I would have said to her, I told those fucking don't fuck with me. You know? Take these fucking drinks and shut the fuck up. Like, sure, baby, you said that. Yeah, man. Let's get the fuck out of here, man. Give me this pussy, bitch.
Bro, we left after one drink.
Yeah. Straight all day, blood. Man, sizing you up, thinking, "Hey, man, we can get more money out of him, yo."
I can't lie to you. That's the one time.
You know what I would have done?
It's over, bro.
But it's America. It's different things. It's a guns thing. But whenever I would go somewhere, when in my youthful days, and I'll feel uneasy, don't try this at home, kids. I'll just buy a champagne bottle.
Yeah, that's what I said on the episode, bro. We used to, even when we was broke, we used to do it. Chip in, so we got a weapon.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can't get in there with
something. Away.
Yeah, just here. And you know what? That was a deterrent. Because the way I'm dancing with this, you don't want no smoke. You get me? You don't want no glass. So like that was then.
You scan for the fire exit straight away in that as well. Yeah, all of that. That's we grew up fucked up, bro.
Like, we had to normalize some shit, like, but. Yeah, bruv, you get me. But the maddest thing is, like,
this thing when he done this though, I was just like, bruv, I don't want nothing with you, bro. I don't even want it. Yeah. I'm not on it.
I would have just
not on it.
I've been in situations where I've seen man, and I'm like, yeah.
In LA,
it's like, you know, you have to just. I've been in like, I was in Tenerife. Yeah, bare African man, like, you know, the looky man.
Yeah, they got like immigrants here, innit?
Yeah, so these men are selling. I don't know what part. They look like Sudanese, yeah, because they're like they look like for some Sudan, yeah.
Yeah.
So, pardon me. And these men are selling glasses and weed and all types of shit in the daytime, yeah. But at the night time, these men are in the clubs,
partying and shit.
So they got their own little crew. I don't know how it is now, but everywhere you go, you see the man selling the glasses, yeah. So there's a gang of these man. You get me? So I'm in the club now. Yeah. All man dancing to Akon, ghetto, bouncing, knocking the floor, doing the, like proper like before Afro beats was a thing. You get me? It was the
Akon was like the first.
The only guy they had was the only guy that was making noise was Akon. You get me? You know, you niggas had to listen to my music, man. You know.
History to remind me.
Yeah, you had to listen to Vybz Kartel. There weren't no fucking Afro beats. You get me? So fucking none of that was getting played on radio anyway. But freaking so boom, like these guys coming up to me, I'm like, yeah, with my girl at the time. this girl's pussy, because if I was getting to side out, she would have run and left me. So fucking, you know what I mean? At least if I with a girl that's gonna fuck these niggas up with you, at least be like, you know, I'll see some girls.
Gang.
Get me?
I heard that in London already.
Yeah, from now on, I want to know if you ain't gang, man. I want no girl that ain't gonna be throwing them things.
They're on smoke, bro. Can't lie.
Yeah, some of them. Some.
Sorry, Karen,
the Bermondsey ones ain't really, you know what I'm saying? You know, South Bat, was it West Bat? You know, posh parts of South. Biggest misconception with South is that it's all ghetto. There's some lovely parts of South. Oh, bro, man, shit, bro. I've been in some nice parts of South. I didn't even think this was fucking South. I thought this was fucking Beverly Hills, bro. Like
big houses and that.
Oh, beautiful, man. But freaking, yeah, but these guys, man. They're applying the pressure, bruv. Looking at my woman and shit.
Yeah,
in a way. Doing too much, blood. I was intimidated. You know what I mean? I had to go buy a bottle, blood. And even though I had no intention of using it on a man, it was more for defense, you get me? But yeah, but once again, lower your pride, bruv, because I'm still here to tell the story. I could have been in some jail in fucking Spain. I could have been in a grave in Spain.
Yeah, fact.
You get me? So it's
dodgy
like,
out there too.
Yeah, man.
You get me? It's not LA, but it's different. It's like you might not come home.
Yeah, man. Know yourself, man. Know yourself. Half of the time, the people that are saying, you took you're a pussy, you took it. They were born pussy-os, bro. They're gonna die pussy-os.
They don't know nothing about their life.
Yeah, man. Everyone's got an opinion, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? At the end of the day, yeah, you just want to make it home to your kids, bro. You want to make it home to your woman. You know
I've got a friend that's very serious guy, but too much pride. You know, there's times when I've had to tell him we gotta go, and he's ready for round 8. It's like we gotta go, mate. Yeah. Because we gotta live.
Yeah, you gotta live. But you know what? That time expires. Yeah, but you know what happens is, them man become older. Yeah. And there's ting ain't like a footballer. Their ting ain't as sharp.
Yeah, your knees ain't the same.
Yeah, and there's a newer guy that's gonna take your title, bruv. That's even a next level updated
version.
The iOS 0.67 crazy, and you're the old iOS. And this guy's the new updated iPhone 13.
Amount of gig for the
bro. And your old software, you're burnt out. You're not even as you get
your
me.
Your punches, they're not as fast as you thought they were no more.
Shit, bro. I wasn't always this humble. I was a you know what I'm saying? Like, time, bro.
Fam, time will tell you a lot as well.
Trust me.
Nah, I hear that still, man. That's for me. That was like pride and ego. I wanted to touch on it because I just feel like that story was a perfect example of me. I had to lose both immediately to survive. Because that man will smoke you, bro. Yeah, like, you know, like he told me as well that you're lucky that you're not Puerto Rican.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you don't even tell a man them things. You find out they're not, and you go, oh, that's all right then. But he told me you're lucky you're not because I thought you were.
It's crazy, bro.
You know what I'm trying to say? Crazy. That man just packing mad heat and that.
Yeah.
Like, so I was just
that was a good move. You approached them.
Yeah.
You got to approach the situation. They approached you, could have gone left.
Yeah, would have.
You know what I'm saying?
Would have.
Imagine you sit there, you go, man, are all approaching you. They're looking down on you.
I've had that in London.
It's mad.
Awkward.
It's mad.
And the South girl that I was with took her shoe off quick.
Oh, was it?
On a hype, and I told her, you know, like me,
you're making it worse, bitch.
Making it worse. And it was Christmas, bro.
Because they slap you, bitch, now you're like,
oh, bro. Sake, man, fam, I can't lie. I went Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
I bought my mum like a whole bag of things. I bought my brother some kicks. I bought my pop something. I bought my sister. I had like at least £600 worth of shit in bags, bro. Selfridges, Harvey Nichols, John Lewis. You get me? Whatever. You know the Christmas, innit?
Yeah, straight.
Man, she come with me. She rolled with me. Well, she's not my girl, but she rolled with me. And I checked for her and that whatever at the time. We get to the table. She wanted to go to some trashy bar, bro. And me, I'm not about that life. I like uptown.
Yeah.
But I said to her, cool, if you want to. We go there, fucking bags under the table, we're chilling, whatever. We're in our vibe, bruv. I think I even like done a little lip sync thing and that. You get me? And then before you know it, I got some geezer looking at my bags and that.
Oh, swear.
I'm like, right, you lost, mate. You know what I mean? And that man, he's drunk. I left my bag here and that. And I say, nah. And I moved the table out of the way. I said, look, these are mine. And he starts looking in my bag. And then she said, rah, and slapped his hand. Do you get it? Get off the bag. And I felt it was warranted, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it's my bag, bro.
It's
straight. You get it? So I was kind of on the fence with that one, kind of fair enough. And I said to him, look, mate, you're looking in the wrong place, fam. Your hands getting slapped because of that kind of thing.
Yeah,
like.
straight.
But man was like, what? And then before you know it, his brethren saying, what is it? And then I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Before you know it, there's 6 man talking about come outside and that.
Yeah.
I got a chain on, a watch on, a girl, £600 worth of shopping.
Yeah, it's peak.
I couldn't really see many ways out of this apart from you know, like one thing I learned in life from one of my boys was that like when man talk too much, They're not really that guy. You know what I'm trying to say?
They're giving you an introduction. They're giving you the trailer.
Too much.
The movie.
Too much.
Like, you're trying
and
to.
And they were all talking for a minute, and I said to them all, I remember all of you. You know them ones. I'm gonna remember all of you. Boom, boom. We had a little chat. Boom, boom, boom. And then I realised we've been chatting for a minute, and it made me think, I told her chill because she kept doing the shooting and south and that. So relax, you get me? And relax. Hold, take my watch quickly. Boom, 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 boom. And I said to the man, them like, you get me? You man, you lot think you're bad because you're out here trying to ting with a man with his missus and his Christmas shopping and that. I said, I hear all that. Probably know me from YouTube and that, whatever. I said, but trust me, man, do your thing, but do it well, because I'm going to remember you. And when I was saying it to them, they were stalling more. And then out of nowhere, some fucking white geezer comes out of nowhere. Hey, mate, from Hayes. That's what he said to me. I said, like, what's this now? Next, brother. So I said, what? And he's like, it's Thingy's brother. And I'm like, oh, shit. And he had a Stone Island on, and he's a geezer, bro. Like, them proper... My man turned around, and when they troubling you with your missus, mate, yeah? And I've gone, quickly to him, and he's turned around and grabbed the Heineken bottle and gone mad. What you fucking want it? Alright, he went mad. All of them backed up.
Okay.
Two of us now. And it made me realise how mad this situation was, bruv. 6 man, all of a sudden now there's 2, the man started telling me like, oh, you're from West, we're from Northwest as well, man, it's local and that. I said, shut up, man. You get me? But when it turned into an argument, but at the time, I could have said, let's set it on them now. But I pulled the brother to the side and said to him, big man, you're moving loose, bruv. Like, what you lot are doing is some drunkard behaviour. You get me? You should know better. You're a big man. Man knew as well. But it's a thing where, like, the other way around, they could have left me with a brack jaw. So should I have left them with one? You know what I mean? But at the same time, as we grow older and grow wiser, like, fam, sometimes talking is gangster.
I mean,
some people can't talk as well. That's the other problem. They do things physically because they feel like they've been badded up with words. And they don't know how to talk back. I've seen a lot of that where your feelings are hurt and you don't know how to talk and you just
can't simmer a man with
words. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's I'm not saying that makes you realer.
There's nothing left to do. If you can't talk, there's nothing left to do but scrap it out.
Physical.
So if you can talk it out, it's like, man. I mean, I get into things with people all the time. There's times when I act on it. There's times when I don't. There's times when I've had to just assess it on the spot. I think to myself, you get me? Like, I need to make this guy understand that he's a dickhead. How can I make him understand it's a dickhead? Like,
it might not, because it might not be physical.
It might not be physical. I mean, man have shown me like screwdrivers in traffic. Like, what, man? What, bruv? We can get it cracking now. Park up. I'm like, that's why the winner goes, why would I park up though? You just showed me a weapon. I mean, who does that?
That's like,
oh, you're not on it, bruv. Oh, drive off.
I'm like, you ain't got your ticket. Like, come on, bro.
I'm like to him,
why are people so dumb?
You know what I'm saying?
Like, they're trying to draw you out that much.
Bro, I'm like, but obviously, for whatever reason, I'm like to him,
nah, bro, I used to have one friend that used to do that, you know when people say pull over, I'd be like, fuck it, go on then. And then they go to pull over, they go, you wanker, and drive off. So it's mad. And in his mind, that's a win. Because he's you fucking cunt, I ain't pull over, you wanker. You know, drive off 60, 70 miles an hour, tear off, and then man just parked.
But you know the maddest thing is, this is the craziest thing. This guy is willing to pull over and get it cracking.
Yeah, what's going on in his life, innit? That's what you got to ask, innit? You know what I was like, is he alright?
And show me a knife and be willing to go to jail. But if police pull you over, you would hide that thing. It's mad.
Yeah, you got to pick and choose, bro.
If police pulled him over, he would not want to get caught with whatever it is that he showed me.
Yeah, facts, bro.
But he's willing to get caught on the spot, in the impulse, and have some scrap with me and get caught.
Yeah. I think, you know what, I want
to man. You know the maddest thing is?
I want to wrap that up on decision making.
The maddest thing is, I see the guy the next week, and he didn't even recognize me.
Yeah, he won't.
So it's like, it's crazy, bro. You get into things with people and they don't even recognize me.
Because we had that once when we was young. There was a Russian man called my friend a racist slur in a kebab shop after a rave. Yeah. And it was near my brethren's yard in Bush. And my brethren's gone, what do you say? And he said it again with chest. I'm big Eastern European man. And we was like, whoa. We have to do something now. You just said it again. We didn't want to. We wanted you to say
Eastern European as well, you know. All the switching are going to ask me.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, the man then rushed him. And I'm talking like I'm not even going to lie, bro. It took a few man. Bro, terminating thing.
Bro.
Man, you know when you live in a townhouse and you got the wooden thing with the claw to close the top window? We hit him with that twice, snapped on his neck. Drop kicked him off the wall. That's how he fell. And I'll be honest with you, bro. We thought we caught a case because we rushed him so hard. Shit. There's blood dry in the morning, on the pavement. No tape, thank God. But basically, I saw him a month later on a night bus on my own.
Yeah,
bro. I climbed out the night bus. The back window, bro. Fam, the N207 is a night bus a well-known night bus in West. Yeah, fam. When I was young, I can't be much older than 17, 18. Fam, the brother got on the bus with his brethren.
Oh shit!
And I'm like, and when you're sitting at the top, you think you're bad at the top, and you look at him, oh, right, and he's already boarding. I'm done. He's coming up the stairs, fam. They came up the stairs and sat on the top deck, and I'm just like, man, sweating, fam, and I'm just waiting for him to just move to me, bro. So the bus stopped. No, bro, but this is the thing. The bus stopped here. And this is no lie, yeah. I've never told this. It's coming. The baggies got coming out two in a row. Fam, the back bit where the alarm goes off. You lift up the big window. I lift up the window, hang out, boom, like this, and I let go and drop. And the brother's just looking at me like, "What's this weirdo doing?" But bro, I'm afraid of you, bro, because it took.
Yeah, you don't even know. Yeah.
I'm thinking this guy's gonna kill me, fam, with his brethren. Bro,
it took 5 bad for him, but it'll take 1 bad for me, bro.
He would have done my dance, bro. Like like that. Fam, I was 18 or something. Even that's generous, 17. You know what I mean? I was young, bro.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Shook as well. I think this geezer was a fucking animal, bro. 2 weeks ago.
Them Russian, man. Them Eastern European,
blood.
Man. Yeah.
You have to pick. You got to make good decisions. That's what I'm getting back to, bro.
Real.
You get me?
Yeah, for real.
Because the same way man might buck a man that's like same age group that people rate, I might knock him out on a good day. People might say, yeah, that guy's sick. But if you're having a bad day and I'm having a good day, I might chin you, and that's it, bruv. I'm the new. You get me? It takes
is one punch to connect.
But that guy weren't normal, bruv. This guy was fucking a beast. He was having. I don't care if he would knock out. He'd probably knock out AJ outside the ring. You know what I mean? He was big. His neck was like wide and that. You know that man there, long for man. Pride and ego, decision making.
Trust.
I think decision making is important, man. Pick 100%. Your battles carefully. 100%. Not on a bully thing. Don't pick them because they're weaker than you. Calculate if it's worth it.
Yeah, calculate.
You know what I'm saying? It's worth fighting for.
Yeah, man, assess it, bro.
Because I think a big man can definitely have a conversation. If the conversation don't work and they're threatening you, I appreciate
the best analogy. To the best scenario, the best way for me to like show people how to vision it to be in a situation. Watch Equalizer, watch Denzel, bruv. When as soon as he's about to do a move, he calculates how long it's going to take for him to punch that guy. Calculate how many years you can get to dealing with that brother there. Calculate how many years. Calculate getting caught. Calculate getting caught, getting away with it. Just be strategic, bro. Be strategic in your movements, and then man, true, you probably won't even do shit.
It's true, bruv.
Because mafia guys will be friends with a guy before they duppy him. They'll pick him up. Say, hey man, come on, let's go get some coffee.
Yeah, they always dump him in the car.
And make them believe that they're gonna go on a move. They're coming, we're gonna got this move, bro. Come
they
know
with me. As well.
Sometimes they know, but it's like, come, we're gonna do this move.
Done that, innit? Remember as well. The man shit himself in the car.
No one's got them type of stomachs. Everyone's got them type of stomachs to be like brazen, but who's got the stomach to premeditate it?
Yeah, premeditate is a whole. That's why you get sentenced different in America for that. It's a different thing, bro. It's a whole different thing, man. You're right.
Because also you got when it's premeditated, it's hard to get caught. I'm not trying to give no one.
I can't even lie to you. I'm not saying I'm a dickhead. I'm not saying I'm a mug or a dickhead, bro. But if you, right now, at this point in my life, where I'm a big man here, going on to bigger things, closing certain deals and that, bro, they don't know what deal I'm signing yesterday. Yeah. They don't know what my next move is. Yeah. They don't know how my bread's coming in from a certain sponsor. They don't know. So when a little idiot in a Nike tech, who's worn the same tech for 8 days and smells, says rah rah, runs his mouth to me and that, and I go, alright, mate. Yeah, mate. Cool. Yeah, sweet. You win.
Yeah, trust.
Innit, bro? Come on, bro. Like, what do you think? You beat me.
There you go, bro. There you go, bro.
Man's got bigger fish to fry.
There you go.
That's the saying that I love.
And as well, sometimes that guy's going through trauma that you might not even know.
Well, you might have been there when you was younger, so you look at him and give him some pity, even.
Exactly.
Have you ever done that,
bro? Many times I've seen
you're just a youth.
I've seen a younger version of myself. In many walks in many different paths, I've seen a younger version of myself, and pity, sympathy, even advice. Yo, bro, you know what? Make this U-turn because you might not have to take this path. I walked it. You get me? Let me show you a little way. But yeah, bro, it's mad still.
That's what I rated about my man's dad in Boys in the Hood, man.
Yeah. He was different.
Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne. I can't remember his acting.
Different.
He was sick. He was sick a guy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You get me? You know, switch up. I'm gonna switch up, make it a bit more light-hearted, fam. Yeah. I was gonna talk about the ladies, man. I was gonna say she what's 3 things that I want to know what 3 qualities are that you look for in a woman from the jump. 3 things that come to mind that you look for. Qualities.
Hygiene.
Wait, let me just spud you on that one.
Yeah, hygiene.
Nah, that's mad.
Bro, hygiene's a mad.
Fam, I tell girls all the time, if I come your yard and it's dusty, it's over, man.
Yeah,
you know when you got bare grime in the corners and that.
Yeah.
Around the toilet and that, bruv. It's over.
Well, yard's one thing, but like
personal hygiene, the whole next thing.
Before we even get to the crib, like personal hygiene, like, yo, man. Let's be real. Man. You know, like as a kid, guys done this. You know, the smell test. You get me? Like, so as a kid, before I was even active, before I was even putting my things in a woman. You get me? I was doing the you get me? I was doing that. So I was well aware of what's supposed to be cleansy and what's supposed to be a bit,
musky.
Shit.
The seasons.
I don't know what to call it. Cause I look back at these things. When I say outrageous things, I look back and I think, damn, nigga, why you say that? So I'm trying to be a bit more political correct. Get me? But
fuck that shit.
But hygiene.
It's not even real like that.
Yeah. What did I say before? Hygiene.
Personal hygiene and hygiene. I think they're 2 similar things. So they come in the same
personal
thing.
hygiene. I think I said something before.
Thing.
But yeah, you have to be able to cook. That's a big thing to me.
Bitches that can't cook frustrate
especially
me,
the food that I eat.
Hey, you got a fat ass and you can't cook.
There you go.
Mad, bro.
So like, I eat Caribbean food all day long. So it would be nice if you can cook Caribbean food because you'd be saving me money, bro. I don't want to go to these food shops. They're fucking feisty and the shit's whack. Like I want homemade food. Plus it lasts longer. Like I can, £20 at a food shop, £20 at home is completely different. For the ingredients instead of the completely different. That shit's stretching. We could save money. You could get the extra money. You want some no money? Come cook me some food. You get me? I'm gonna accumulate spending that at these Caribbean shops day in day out because that's some.
But it's true though. Most of the way to a man's heart is through their stomach, bro.
Food, bro.
That's true, no?
Food.
I
swear
to you.
Bro. Swear you could be.
I had brown stew chicken today, bro.
Yeah, man, the food. Girls are underestimating how much food will keep your man like loving you, loving you. I'm telling you, this guy would love you. Cook him his favorite foods, bro. Yeah. Care enough to actually learn how to cook them. If you can't cook them, YouTube's fucking a gold man now. Learn how to cook these foods, bro. Like,
even lockdown,
trust
I
me.
feel like everyone should have learned how to cook it.
Yeah, fuck Ann Summers, man. Go YouTube and learn how to do it. A guy will fucking accept you naked in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? That guy's gonna rip those lingeries off anyway. You know what I'm saying? So like, cook the food, be clean, make sure your pussy is clean, and cook the food, bro. That's it. Like 2.
And your breath as well.
But that is clean.
Yeah,
that is clean. That's kind of clean. Get a tongue scraper. You know what I'm saying? Them things help. You know what I'm saying? The tongue scraper, get everything off. You know what I'm saying? Get a tongue scraper and boom. You know what I'm saying? And the third one,
get a tongue scraper and a Listerine.
Yeah, a Listerine.
Strong Listerine.
And the third one is like body count ain't no issue. You get me? To me, because
I don't care about
if I sign up, if I take like, I don't want to use a woman as a car. Let's say a woman's a classic car now.
Yeah.
Bare owners.
Yeah.
Mad owners, bro.
Yeah.
Mad mileage. Mad owners.
Vintage.
But the car is a classic, bro. The car is actually in immaculate condition. It was well kept. Regardless of how many man has actually driven this car, it was well kept. You get me? So body count is really, are you burnt out with your body count? Or is your body count giving you some mad experience? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some
because I feel
some swivel shit in my dick, man.
I feel like women's pussy is either tight or not tight from young. From Quay. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I feel like even if you've got a tight thing and you open, it'll tighten up again if they do the pelvic
I've had some girls
at
early ages in my sexual career, walls were like fucking, it was open plan. This pussy was open plan. There was no walls.
I bugged a thing like that.
Open plan pussy. There was no walls. Open plan. Swear that I didn't know where the fucking belly was, man.
It's just the way she's built, innit?
Yeah.
I noticed that. And
pussy just opens up. It's open plan. There was no walls.
Some thing is like that, and they'll tell you they've only slept with 3 men. You're like, bruv, you either lying or you was born this way. But I think it's the born thing, like
some pussies.
Some things, bro, because some things are tight up and they've had like all 3 kids and that, bro.
I've been beating some pussies before. It's like, oh no, man, this thing just opened up like it was like,
bruv, it's a mazza.
Like it was just telling me all its secrets. The way it was opening up, like it was crazy. Like, but and then I've had some that have been. I've had some that is just like, man, shit, man. I need to clap. I need the shit that they got in the clinic. I need to clap this open just to put my dick in,
bro.
I need to do what they use to take a swab test.
It's mad. That's what I'm saying. I think people are just built different because even one thing that man like in the history of life, young as well in terms of like early 20s. Not really lost their virginity since they were like 18 and that, and it just felt like they've had a 90-100 man in there. But it's just the way she's built, bruv. And then the next thing might all be like in her late 30s with 3 kids, and it's still tight, bruv.
Yeah,
you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know if it's like self-preservation with the pelvic floors or not. I don't know, fam, or if it's just the way people are built, blood. You get me?
I think sometimes, I mean, you know what it is? I mean, let's be real, man. She could have been getting dug up by someone that was like, you know, not well hung, and then she, you know, she got a man. This girl's only fucked with guys that are well hung, and it's just damaged her inside. Her insides are just like, psh. I know for one thing for sure, any girl that's been with me and that's with the next thing, she's definitely open. That guy thinks she's got a big pussy because, you know, after I fucked with it, that shit's open. You get me? That shit's wide. I got a lyric that goes like, man get vexed because I left it wide, spray these skets with a pesticide. You get me? Like, left it wide. Like, I know, for instance, if you got one of my ex things, I know, I feel your pain, bro. You get me? Because it's wide. You get me? It is where it is. Like, you know, but then there's girls that, you know, I feel your pain, bro. And then there's girls that, you know, are just used to these prawn-sized niggies, like these prawn skewer ass niggies, and then so it's like, you know, they see a man like myself, you know, and it's a mad thing. You get me? So I kind of know what girls have been, what type of guys. You get me?
That's all mad, fam, man.
Yeah, man.
But bro, aside from that, I think there's occasions where that's true, but then I think there's certain things that no matter who presses them, it just tie it up again.
Yeah, they're doing good pussy exercises.
Yeah,
they're doing them
little.
They're doing squinting. They're doing something. Yeah, they're doing some form of squint and exercise. There's actually a thing for it. It's a squint exercise. They're actually 100%. Doing it and they're clamping it back up every now and then there's this operation that they got where they make themselves a virgin again.
So what is that? Wait, to go back, is that on your top? It's not on your top 3.
What,
the body
pussy?
counting?
Nah, body count. Like when I was a kid, body count was an issue.
Yeah, I think young men we was big on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna test drive the pussy. Like obviously before I commit to any, I have to test drive it.
Yeah, facts.
So, you know,
all that sex after marriage stuff. I'm a very good for a man, but I can't.
Unless
because my Mercedes, I drove it before I bought it.
Well, if it's sex after marriage, then you got to come to me as a virgin.
Yeah,
fair's fair.
But even that,
I'll be real.
But even that, what if it's trash?
Well, if it's a virgin, it's trash because it's your problem, because you got to mold it. She never came out of mom's womb knowing how to dance on dick. Yeah. And she did, and shit. Yeah. Her mama was a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And then she mama was shit. You know, like you got to mold the girl into being that girl that can. You get me? You know what I'm saying? You know you've had a thing and then, you know what I'm saying? You want to go back to her car. You know, she done that thing you like that you taught her.
That thing.
You know, she done that thing you like, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Damn, son.
Like, man. Damn.
Alright, so 3 red flags. What's 3 red flags when you meet a woman? Things that make you go, straight away.
Male friends.
Well, bare male friend, you know?
Well, have you even got one male friend? If you got, listen, mate. If you got a male friend like I'm a male friend, it's over.
He's blowing your back up.
Come on, bro.
Come to fix the bed.
I'm a male friend. I'm a male friend, but I could be I'm a male friend, yeah. But I ain't got no cases like that. You get me?
I said I am the male.
But
friend.
I know, men that have got female friends that have got cases that it's all secret.
Yeah.
It's all secret. It's all close knit. It was one party when you don't all drink, and it happened. Yeah, you know what I mean? He weren't willing to commit to you. You weren't willing to commit to his. It was a thing. It's a little ism and schisms.
Fun.
Yeah, maybe only you two know about it. But male friends, I don't play that shit, man.
So
you got male friends.
Red flag list for Pabs.
Yeah, if you got a male friend, then chances are, I'm not saying it's 100%, but there's a percentage that's still worth concern.
Yeah,
it's probably 80%. 76, 72. It's definitely over 50% that you might snake me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For already
But I feel like girls are so in demand anyway that they could do it even without him being a friend. That's the other thing. So it's quite...
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
like
true, 100%.
She could just send a Snapchat to her man, we then today because that's what I'm on.
I mean, in my head, anything is possible, so I don't outrule things, and I don't care enough to stop anything before it's happened. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, innit?
I'm like that.
You get me?
Like my thing is, if you choose that direction on me, it's your loss.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, you fucked up. You had a lottery ticket that was
That's
winning.
where we're similar like that though.
Yeah.
Some man was...
some men are trying to prevent
You get me?
Like, let a hoe be a hoe. If you're a hoe, you're a hoe. You get me? More for me for committing to a hoe, but you are who you are. You get me?
Yeah.
No one's trying to change you. You get me? But
I hear that.
But yeah, one red flag would be male friend. Second would be damn, man.
It's hard, isn't it?
It's hard, man. There's so many of them, bro.
I feel like one of my top red flags is like mental health, in terms of like the way their mental is. You know, the way they do deal with you and that. You see, like, you know what as well. You know when girls use you know, like for me a red flag is also when a girl just start chatting to you, and they screenshot your Snapchat conversation and stuff like that. Straight red flag, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, what you on, clout chasing or something? Like, you speaking to someone that you've seen on YouTube or Instagram. And
a girl that wants, you know what as well? A girl that can't settle. A girl that wants to always
hot foot.
Always be out.
Yeah, hot foot thing's mad.
Yeah, that's a red flag to me, man.
I like a homebody girl. That's why the tune's banging it, the homebody
I love a homebody girl. I mean, shit, man. I can't stand bitches that in the club too much.
Yeah, bro. And you know what's another red flag for me? You know when girls
I want to party all the time.
You know when they follow every UK rapper.
Oh yeah, you know, another red flag to me.
And it's like they follow the most hood road rappers.
Bro, too many blue ticks to their follows. If I see all these blue ticks to their follows, and if I see these blue ticks following her as well,
you know when they follow,
get the fuck out of here, man.
You know when they even follow a UK rapper that's just got one hood CD back in like 06 and they still follow him. It's like, bro, how many UK rappers you know, babe, man?
If I ask you how you know him and it's shaky, I know. Yeah.
Bro, I stay away from him. I don't even ask him. I'm like, right, cool. She follows.
You know what it is? Like, there's not enough room for the both of us. That's what it is. You get me? Like, there's not enough room for the both of us. I need to shine here, man. This is my time.
Another red flag for me is when you talk to someone and when you ask them questions, they never make sense.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean by that?
God be doing that.
Because you get people that talk absolute sense and make great points, and then you get people that waffle. And when a girl waffles about things to me, I'm just like, can't. It's done. Can't deal with that, blood. Too much talk about nothing.
Yeah, plenty of that shit.
Bare excuses. And it could be about anything. But when they can't explain themselves properly and that, it's all mad. Red flags is hard for men. I think women have loads though.
Yeah, women have loads, man.
Women have bare, bro. What about, let me flip it on its head. I'm going to flip it on its head because this one, I feel like we're struggling naturally as men, right? So I'm going to flip it. When you meet a woman, does she have to drive? You know how women look at a man?
Yeah. No,
like, is he like that?
You know what?
Does she have to drive?
Nah, a girl don't have to drive. Do you know why? I don't need her.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
A woman might want a man to drive.
I'll pick her up,
because she might need him.
Yeah, because he gets the bus.
A man is like, women need men.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, sad to say, we need women as well for procreation and stuff like that, but not in a way that I need you more for my self-esteem. I need you more for encouragement. I need you more. I don't need you more for like things that I don't need you to siphon or car for me. You know, a man's credit say one, bro.
I like.
You think man come to this stage in my life and I'm still living like some pauper. You get me? But you know what I'm saying? But freaking, I don't need no girl to do bits and bobs for me. Like there was times in my life when, you know, you're on the road and you're like, yo, you can do this for me. But so I don't need a girl to have a car.
Because fam, women,
you could live in the city. You might be
you might not actually need a car. Yeah.
You might actually.
It might actually hinder you to have a car.
You might live in Central, bro. It might hinder you. So
might be cheaper to just get the train 2 stops where you going and that's what. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a car man. I grew up in a car.
Yeah, I'm a car man.
You know what I'm saying? I wanna pull up. You know? I wanna pull up. You know what I'm saying? Skirt. Like, I don't wanna be like up here. I'm like, I'm outside. Pull up. You get me? But I don't need a girl to have a car.
Because, bruv, have you ever? Because I've never heard of a man. Actually, do you know what? As a man, because you might even be able to say your side of this shit. Have you ever looked at a girl's handbag and gone, she's lit because she's got a handbag like that?
I ain't gonna lie. I've seen a couple bits on the girl. I thought, shit, man, I need to get my shit together. I lie. Have you not? Let's be real. Let's not front. Have you ever been with a girl who thought to yourself, oh shit, I need to get my shit together? You know?
I've had one like that. Yeah. You know when they're Louis off. Louis is a different type of drip, innit? If you're Louis off, you know, like shoes Louis, belt Louis, bag Louis, purse Louis.
You know what?
Even your card holder in the purse is Louis. You're like,
not so much Louis, yeah. Like
Louis
that,
expensive, bro.
But not so much even that.
Man.
Like,
that's top tier.
Louis, yes.
That's kind of top tier.
But West, Nicky, it's a complete different thing. I'm coming from Tottenham, Edmonton. Completely different, baby. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen a bitch in River Island, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's different. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. From my neck of the woods, I know what to see. But if I see a West there, bitch, you should be doing better.
Yeah.
You get me? But fucking,
yeah.
But I'm, like I said, girls from all types of London. Like it's never been like one town. But definitely, I've been with things and I thought to myself, "Raw, you're doing it too." I see girls with watches and like, fucking, I need to go buy one of these joints.
Fam, you know when they're
you get me? I've seen girls doing a thing, but
it motivates you. It don't make you want them.
All right,
come
on,
right.
Now we're getting there. So there's girls that motivate man to do
Pick
more.
Your self-esteem.
But it doesn't mean to say that. Like I'm gonna turn fool for you and think, right, this girl's my.
But girl would do that for a man, you know. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like girls come into the thing, looking at your wrist, your car, your yard, your garms, your shoes, and they'll tell their girls, well, he's
doing his thing.
Rolly.
Next thing you know, you
got Rolly in the E-class, you know what I mean, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then before you know it, that's what they're on.
Before you know it,
But I feel like men,
their friends out at the club and all that, and they fucking. Standing right next to you like you're some battle boy, you know? Shit, man. Fucking hell.
It's real two stories, bro. That's all it is. Like, it's like, fam, man, no. Like, man, because I thought about it today. I thought, bruv, like, I don't think I've ever really looked at a girl and gone, she's lit because of her handbag. I want to be with her. Yeah. I've been motivated by one woman, though. When I told you the Louis...
I wanted to beat because of your things.
Yeah, I get
That's
that.
the thing with men.
Yeah,
men. This is the test.
I get that,
after you beat, yeah. Like it's the testimony.
Because post nut syndrome.
Post nuts. That needs post nut.
It's a
syndrome.
thing. It's a thing. Have you ever been in a
PNS?
Fam.
PNS, bro.
Fam, PNS is real.
Post nut.
You know when you do this. You know when you finish nutting.
You gotta call this PNS,
bro. You wash your dick in this kitchen and then you go back and you do this. This what you do. Wait, you do this. Look, you do this. Ah, babe.
In the kitchen?
This is what you do, though. This is what you do. You do this with your phone.
Open plan house, man.
Fam, this is what you do with your phone.
Yeah.
It's my brother. I gotta go, man. Yeah, he needs me for some. I gotta back him on some mad thing. It's mad. I gotta cut.
That one's played out. I can't even use
but that's one. You know, you'll do anything though. Your phone, ring your other phone.
Yeah.
Hello? Oh no, wait, really? What on the bricks? No. I'm coming now. Oh, babe, I gotta go. That's when you know you love a woman or not though. You know when you nut and you hug her, and then you're like, right, let's watch a movie till we fall asleep.
Yeah. When you're nutting,
you know what I'm trying to
say?
Yeah, fam.
That's when you know.
Because man, we got a car, like we said.
Yeah.
We got a million reasons that we gotta go.
A million reasons why I gotta go home, even at 4:36 in the morning, blood. Crack of dawning while I'm yawning.
Gotta drop my mum to Waitrose in the morning. Mad.
Boy!
It's been emotional, bro.
There's so much shit. There's so much moments, but yeah, that's when you truly know. Like, yo. But you kind of know before you nut. You know before you nut.
You think so?
You kind of know before you nut. Like, you know, you kind of know.
Some cases you do. Some cases you know for sure.
You know why?
You don't even know why you're there. You question yourself, but because you're... You know what I mean? You're looking at beat.
When you're enjoying the moment so much, you don't even think about the sex. So the conversation might be just like, yo, shit, like everything's A1. You get me? It's mad still. I had one before I came here still. Yeah, you might be talking before it, bare things, but yeah, man. Shit, man.
Now I hear that though. I hear that. That's growth, innit?
City life though, man. City boys, man. All day long, man. I'm a city boy, bro. It is what it is. You know, city life.
I just think at some point, a man, even though men are like conquerors, you know, like not all men, but most men, alpha males are conquerors. They're on this thing where it's like, just your presence can, you know, like if you're a real guy, and you know, there's many, let me get this clear as well, there's many forms of real guys. Don't have to be a gunman, don't have to be a shotter, don't have to be the leader of the gang, you can just be a real you know what I mean? And real guys, they walk with a certain demeanor, chest held high because you're proud of who you are and you're happy with who you are, self-esteem.
Straight.
You know what I'm saying? Going back to that. Straight. And I feel like them kind of man there, just you go into a room. I've done it before where like I've got a girl, I love my girl, I'm not even out looking for a girl. We're out on a lad's night because the man is celebrating a win. And then you get out and 10 girls are trying to talk to you. They can smell it on you.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying? They can just smell it on you. Like, bro. It's good food.
Yeah, you know what? You be with your girl, you be driving, and then there's a whole heap of bumpers on the street. Today, God decided to put bumper there. You're driving, you're like, gee, goddamn.
Why is it in the car as well? You see everything better. Have you ever clocked that?
You know what?
Your eyes become sharper, bro. Like, because fam, you know when you was on the road, you know when you was walking and you weren't the driver.
You know what? Your girl would be sitting in the passenger seat, and her eyes would be looking straight. Your eyes, but her eyes are like, they're like them, like something. Because
they see it as well, though.
They're like, they see it. This is the girl. Girl will see it before you. They will see a girl walk on the street, bum,
and then to look at you,
wobbling, like jingling. Even she's thinking, God damn, I want to hit that. And then she's thinking immediate reactions like, dong, looking at you. Try me, nigga. Try me. I swear to God. And you're like,
a young uppercut in the bro. So, you know what you do?
Yeah. Do you want to get coffee, babe?
This is why the playlist is so important. You see, when you let a girl take over your playlist, it's detrimental too. Because certain time, you see when you know 50, if you're like, I'm a 50 Cent fan, blood. I told Graf, what's his name? You know the rapper Graf. I told him, bro, you're with Chaz and that, but I love 50. I told him, I was banging for 50. I didn't know him. You know like that. I didn't laugh because he was like, I hear that. But I'm saying, bro, if I'm playing 50 and I'm driving and this situation that we're talking about happens, she could look at me and I'll just recite that line.
Which one?
Whatever line it is.
Yeah.
It might, whatever
take
it
your
is.
mind off,
and I'll tell her.
But you know what's gangster?
You know what's gangster? You know
what's gangster to say?
Brush that booty.
You know what's gangster to say, bro? Bro, Clark, look at that girl back. He's big in it.
Together.
Yeah.
Together,
Man, look at that. Look, she girl. Look at that. You think you're smart? What?
Innit, together.
You know what? Do that. But
some girls are defensive though.
But you know what?
Protective.
So, one maddest thing is we put more. We make it more of a thing because it's just a look. It's just a look.
To them, they see it as like you're looking at wife.
Yeah, even if you was on your own,
get me?
Would you spin the car for this thing? Really?
Nah.
You don't know.
Nah, that's a rarity.
You tell the truth.
No, that's a rarity though.
But it's a rarity.
I can't lie, I'm a bit bougie. I'm a little bit bougie, bro.
I'm driving word. Yeah,
I'm a bit bougie.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Like I got standards. 100%.
Yeah,
straight.
Like it's got to be like cock out mad. You could rest your plate on it for me to even think about stopping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like you got better do this and rest of it. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like otherwise it's just another one.
Yeah.
It's just another one, isn't it? It might be good, but it's just another one.
Yeah, just another thing.
You know what I'm saying? So, bruv, I appreciate you, man, coming.
Yeah.
Because, bro, you know what? We got to get more.
It's the Maggies. We have to call these Maggie sessions,
fam.
Bro, because
that's what we do, you know?
Yeah. Maggie sessions.
And I just felt like, obviously today, like, fam, we were supposed to have another guest with us, but we'll do that again anyway because it'll be a vibe when it's more. But I just feel like they can't go wrong with a duo, bro.
The duo.
Yeah,
it's cool.
AP, if you get the letters.
Yeah.
Big boy, what?
Oh, for real, bro. AP. Oh, shit. For real. Yeah, for real.
But yeah, man, even if it's not about music and that, it's real. It's been, you know what I'm saying?
Straight,
get in the comments, subscribe, like, share. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep hitting them with mad content.
Yeah, once a month you see me on the
show.
You
get me? We didn't even talk about music today, fam. And I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see you getting your producer hat on and that. You get me? So
Love.
that's it, man. Rah!